Good morning. How are you guys doing today? We're here over in Creston. Why is that autoloader not in Farming Sim? Self-driving bale autoloader. Come on. There's my hay and straw bales. Another funky load. You'd think these are all big square bales, and you'd be right that some of them are, but everything from here forward are actually small bales. There's a line right there, there's small bales baled together into a big bale. So you see the line? Boom. Boom, all these small little bales. All baled together into one big bale. Anyway, put you guys as a reverse cam. How's that gonna work with this load? I guess we'll find out. Let's hammer down. Let's see if I can find my way out of this yard. All right, let's start with backing up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna jackknife the truck and trailer. Not like jackknife, but I hope I can make this corner, or else I have to back up. Anything in that plastic? No, it's just hay and plastic. Okay, I'm gonna go over it. '8220 John Deere tractor. Looks like we got plenty of room back there. I didn't know if I could make this corner over here, so I decided to go around that way. I think I could have made this corner too. Looks like the hydro lines are a little on the low side, but we should be able to squeak through. Yeah, probably a 1.5 feet of space.
Continue 1 kilometer to the end of the street, then turn right.
All right, I was going to actually record further down the road, but I didn't realize I'd be loading at this cool spot, and it took quite a time. We loaded the first part of the load down the road. I'll show you where we loaded the front trailer, and then came over here to load the rear trailer. Beautiful place for a farm. So we're kind of south of Creston. And we're going to climb Kootenay Pass again. Just in front of us and looking very beautiful and yellow. The whole mountainside looks yellow. almost more brownish than yellow. Got to yield, no cars coming. All right, hammer down. Now to spray straw all over the road. Whenever you get going, also mud. Splatting mud all over the place. When you first get going with a load of straw, all the loose straw sitting on the top starts just blowing around all over the roadway.
Turn right on Highway 21.
I'm going to take this corner a little wide. Okay, very wide. Thank you, truck, for letting me take the road. They were turning off into the road where I was, so
Turn left on
it gave me the space I needed. I appreciate it. Probably a farmer. Farmers are pretty dang intelligent. So Creston downtown is kind of up to our right hand side. We'll be kind of driving on the bottom, just in the outskirts of town. Yeah, woke up today morning, it was 3 degrees Celsius. Now it's 10 degrees Celsius and it's 11 a.m. already. Wow. That took a long time to load. Because I got up at 6:30 in the morning, delivered wood pellets from, I guess you guys missed the whole wood pellets because I did that all yesterday. I got to Hauser, Idaho early enough yesterday, it was like 6 p.m. to get loaded, and then I delivered them today morning at 8 a.m. And then since 8:15 or so, I've been working on these bales. These bales took almost 3 hours. I guess changing location halfway through does that. So these are a lot of the marshlands here on the left side that have been returned to nature. Quite thick fog today morning, but it's all lifted now. So the plan is, it's changed a couple times. The current plan is to run over to Salmo, get my winter tires put on, go deliver this in Winlaw today afternoon, and then head back to South Slocan. You guys got a bonus video of me driving from Winlaw to South Slocan, that narrow little twisty winding road. It was beautiful. And then load South Slocan tomorrow morning. And that load goes to Vancouver Island, delivery on Tuesday morning. Got to cross
At the end of the street, turn left.
the ferry on Monday at 5 p.m. And I'm going to be like 10.5 feet wide. That's the tunnel we came out of last time. That last hay bale load. What was that? A Thursday or Friday video? A week ago.
Left at the stop
No,
sign.
2 weeks ago. Now we're on that same road from 2 weeks ago.
Continue on Highway 3.
Hammer down. Climb Kootenay Pass. Looks like all the straw has stopped flying off. Just that the first 2 miles. You still have a strand here and there as we get to the higher speed limit. Put a little more force on it, but nothing like when you first start. So after this bridge, on the left-hand side, you'll see a shed about 1.5 miles down the road. That's where we loaded the front trailer. Not those hay bales, but left side, right? Or left, yeah, left side. Coming up, you see the shed there. It's got his telehandler. It's like a red telehandler sitting in the shed. So I loaded the front trailer over there. Had to drive all the way back, load the rear trailer back there, and now we're back on the road. falling down. The road's too bumpy. Okay, fine, don't stay up there. Now these bales are pretty darn light. I'm gaining or keeping a lot of speed. I actually have to slow down going up. Normally these corners I'm full throttle working as hard as possible. I've actually got to take my foot off the throttle. The straw bales look really, really light. I looked at the gauges and they were they weren't worth talking about. It's like, yep, that's a light load. full throttle now. Nobody catching up with me so far. So yeah, for winter tires, hopefully they have them on rims already and they can just swap them out. That would be optimal. Comes a car. I mean, it's pushing it a bit, but there's a perfectly safe passing lane on the corner here, so no point of pushing it a bit. Beautiful yellows here. Shame it's still in the shade, or else it'd be a lot more vibrant. Although, if there was more sunlight, we'd be driving into the sun. cars? Just one car? Where's our passing lane? This might be a safe place for them to pass. No, there's oncoming traffic. Still room. Yep, there they go. Okay. Like, I'll run the white line so they can see a little better. I'm not going to tell them what to do. I'm not going to give them any kind of signal what to do. Because if I gave them any kind of, because some truckers do that, they like give them a signal, start signaling to the side, or stick your hand out and wave them by. As soon as you do that, now you're legally liable. So run the white line, make it easy for them, but let them make that decision. Don't help them out. Try to stay in your lane, don't run over the white line. I might have been on the white line. Make it easy for them, but don't help them. Which can be infuriating, whatever, that word. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the one you just said, that word. Sometimes you got perfectly safe passing zones. It's like, pass me now, come on, pass me now. Okay, nope, they're going to be a type that follows you. And then you're like, okay, they're just going to follow you. You kind of get relaxed with them back there and ignore them. It's like, no worries. They're not in a rush. All of a sudden, on a double solid 3 minutes down the road, here they come zipping around a blind corner passing you. It's like, what? Wait a minute. Why? What changed? Happens every now and then, a couple times a year, where you have that happen and say, just don't understand. Ignore the safe passing zones, hammer down in the dangerous ones. Gaining a bit of speed again. So Ian noticed that some of my videos are not showing up as 4K videos. I'm sorry, but that's not my fault. I don't know what YouTube is doing there. I record and edit all my videos in 4K. The two that we noticed were both over an hour long. So there might be a length limit. If there's a certain length, they don't give the high quality version. So I guess I'll really try to focus on keeping the videos less than an hour long for those of you that watch in 4K, because that's ridiculous. If you guys notice it, let me know, and then we can kind of start noticing a pattern. Because record, edited, and uploaded in 4K. Actually in extremely high quality 4K. idea, and also had this great idea of elevation changes. Have a little graph showing the elevation changes. I tried it yesterday and it didn't work. So let's see if in the beginning of the video there was a little graph with elevation changes. Thank Ian for that. You'll see him in the chat all the time as Alert Vogelsang. If that elevation graph works, we'll try to do that more often. But yesterday I just couldn't get it to work on the route that I took. Hopefully it'll work on this one. And if not, well, I'll keep trying, and whenever it works, it works. When it doesn't, it doesn't. How do I get the elevation map or the graph? Well, apparently, if you go to Google Maps and draw in point A to point B, and then switch from car to bike and click more, it gives you a graph, elevation graph. I'm like, I want that for cars. Why can't we have that for cars? Why is that a bike only thing? I didn't know that. It's pretty cool. There's a new vibration under the dashboard that is driving me nuts. Wait till Jess is in the truck next week. How long have we been in this truck now? 3 years? I want to say 3 years. Probably another year or two before we switch into a new truck. It means vibrations are just going to get worse and worse as we go along. As far as switching to a new truck, I'm not switching until this sucker starts breaking down on a regular basis. It says Constar ahead. I'm like, what the heck is construction? It meant construction. Construction ahead. Yeah, that's obviously what the sign said. Well, the last 2 times, what the heck was that? Our laptop didn't fall or anything, so we're good. Something fell back there. Oh well. Last 2 times we've done Kootenay Pass, I've done the exact same video climbing out of Creston, so we'll have to get a video going down the other side or climbing the other side. Although I think this side is more impressive. hiking. There's a hiking trailhead there. Saw a sign. Really not a lot of traffic on this road for this time of day. Especially since this is one of the main routes through the Rocky Mountains. And this is the tallest pass in British Columbia. So if you're going to have snow on the road, this will be the first pass that we'll get the snow on. Usually Kootenay Pass and the connector get snow at about the same time. You got Highway 3 that goes through the Rockies. It's fairly impressive. Highway 1, which is beautiful in my opinion, through the Rockies. Highway 16 is quite beautiful. And the other route is a lot less impressive, and that's Highway 97. That pickup also had a goats on the roof sticker. I always see that sticker. The back of my pickup has that sticker. If you know, you know. And if you want to know and don't know, Google or maybe YouTube search goats on the roof, Vancouver Island. Which is where we're headed. Not to goats on the roof. We're headed to Vancouver Island. That driver did a full arm wave across the whole windshield. If that was you, let me know. It's a beautiful, I love the color of that truck, the black and the red. Quite nice. We're down to 40 kilometers an hour. Last bit's always a hard climb, and if you're going to spin out in the winter, this is where you're going to spin out. I'm starting to think it's not something that dropped in the back. I think it's my empty water bottles. As the air pressure decreases at this huge high elevation, they're all imploding on themselves. Imploding? No, they're exploding. because the air pressure inside the bottle is much higher than the air pressure outside of the water bottles. So yeah, they're really, really blowing up. So what I should do is pop them all open up here on top of a mountain and then close them again. Then by the time we're on the bottom of the mountain, they'll all be imploded. Also, tip for all of you guys, if you're climbing to the top of the mountain and you're going to decide to make yourself lunch at the top of the mountain and you pop open a ketchup bottle, she's going to blow up on you and you're going to have ketchup everywhere. The air pressure inside that ketchup bottle is dangerous. Ketchup and mustard everywhere. Did that once, made a burger on top of the mountain and then sploosh. As far as popping your ears, don't even notice it. Only reason I thought of it is because we're talking about containers popping. When you live in the mountains, the popping the ear thing is a natural thing your body just starts doing. And it's just like walking, you don't think about it anymore. You don't think about putting one foot in front of the other. You just walk. It's just a thing that happens. So your subconscious takes over the ear popping part. Almost to the top, guys. We're almost there. Hard climb. We're at 39 kilometers an hour. When we get to the summit, I'll pull over for a brake check, load secure, and then I will end the video and then I'll go do that. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Doing Highway 3 to somewhere. Guess I've got to get 34, 32. Oh, come on. Automatic, 28, 27. There we go, 28. It missed the shift. The automatic missed the shift. When we say automatic in a big rig, we mean a automated manual transmission. So the computer, so there's still a gear shifter that has to shift gears manually, not like in your automatic car. Just the computer does the shifting, the manual shifting for you. And every now and then the computer misses a gear. Back up to 41 kilometers an hour. RV is sure just screaming up this mountain. It's an old RV, but she's got power. Smoking pretty good though. She's smoking. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate all that support. Thanks to all the new members that have hit the join button. All of you that hit the subscribe, the thumbs ups, and then the comments. Really appreciate the comments. I still read every single one of them. Kootenay Summit, elevation 1,772 meters. I am out of here. You guys rock.